At SCYTHE, we help security teams understand their risk exposure with automated real-world adversarial emulation. And because the threat landscape is constantly evolving, we are continuously updating our threat library with the latest threats, and we keep innovating to bring you the best user experience. We understand that collaboration between the red teams and blue teams is key to strengthening defenses. And that's why this May, we are excited to announce the release of SCYTHE 3.7, which will enable greater collaboration and sharing from red teams to blue teams, and will make actionable data more accessible. We've also improved the overall user experience to make campaign management easier than it has ever been before. So let's take a look at exactly what's new in this release. Now sharing campaign summaries is as easy as one click. We know that red teams want to share campaign summaries with their blue team counterparts. With this new feature, we make it easier to collaborate and share that actionable data right from the dashboard. What you see here is the main dashboard with all your campaigns. You can select the campaigns you'd want summaries for. On the right-hand side of the screen, click on the paper plane icon and add the email addresses for all the recipients you'd want to send these to. You can send these summaries to anyone, whether they are an existing SCYTHE user or not. The campaign summary is in an updated format and will include step-by-step results from the actual campaign. And tags will link back to SCYTHE and MITRE ATT&CK. Another new feature in this release is the ability to add what we call workspaces to your workflow. A single installation of SCYTHE now supports multiple independent groups of users and campaigns. We call these workspaces. Maybe you are an MSSP and need to group by end user, or perhaps you'd like your red team and blue team to share the same SCYTHE instance. Or maybe you're an enterprise business and you want to group users by operating system or line of business. Workspaces allows you to do this. Let's take a look at how this works. In our cartoon animal kingdom, we have divided up our instance by customer. The dogs, the cats, and the birds each have their own playgrounds. Because the cats can't see the birds, the cats don't chase the birds. Likewise, the dogs cannot see the cats nor the birds, so these animals can focus their attention on threat detection. With this release, every SCYTHE install now comes with 3 workspaces. Behind the scenes, our licensing mechanism is more flexible, and upgrades can be delivered automatically. So if your organization requires more than 3 projects, your account team can quickly deliver you the room to grow. We've improved the SCYTHE experience in a few ways. We've created a centralized and consolidated dashboard with reporting and campaign list. We've cleaned up the dashboard to give you an even better experience. We've pulled the campaign list and reporting functionality to the top level, so all your campaign interactions are right on this front page. We've made it easier to add a campaign with one click because the campaign button can now be found in navigation from any screen. We've also improved error handling for your campaigns, so you have more detailed information and greater visibility to the errors in your campaigns. When you run an automated threat campaign, you start a client which connects back to the server, and Director sits behind the scenes to run everything. When your campaign stalls or has a failure, errors and exceptions can now be viewed in the log file. We've also made a few other enhancements that will make it easier for you to deploy and manage SCYTHE in your environment. You can now install SCYTHE on multiple machines by adding it to your image through AWS. Also, license keys can now be managed and upgraded remotely. To learn more about SCYTHE or our latest release, please visit www.scythe.io or reach out to support@scythe.io.